What a freaking jerk.
Welcome back to Akogare Watch Club.
If you guys haven't seen some of our previous videos on shows like Dorohedoro, Witch Hat Atelier, Journal with Witch, and Ramparts of Ice, make sure to check them out right after this one.
Today we're watching The Ramparts of Ice, Season 1, Episode 5. Last episode, the infamous Igarashi finally showed up to their high school, and Koyun couldn't escape because she was sick. So unfortunately, she saw him, and then Minato had to be nosy, and he discussed something with Igarashi, which then he tried to bring up with Koyun in the wrong way, and now she is very irritated with him, which Yota saw. And so I think we're gonna see the chaos happen right now, starting in this episode now.
Oh, the lock theme again.
There we go. Also, he looks really like Igarashi with the black hair.
Maybe that's why he dyed his hair.
His POV.
Oh, he realized that.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually, to see this side.
Oh,
it didn't come out the right way.
But it's more because they don't know each other, so everything is just...
They should talk about something like hobby. We're gonna eat tonight.
Maybe you can talk about how you're not saying it right.
But he's realizing that he doesn't know how to communicate with her.
Oops. Oh no. Oops.
Oh.
Oops. Oh.
That's true.
Miki saved us from the sadness.
I think he probably was a little too confident because he thought that he always knew how to read people. But Koyuki's a person apart just because of her struggles, her past, and the way that she found to deal with it. And she's not like everyone else. And so his usual ways just don't really come off right to her because she's always so suspicious of everyone.
And also it just happens that she don't have trust in people easily. Well, a lot of people are looking for that trust in people because they need that security and things.
Yeah. But it was great to get both POVs because I feel like last episode I totally understood Koyuki, where it did feel like he knew something that he didn't want to say. But now getting his perspective is like he was just trying to get over that hump and being like, oh, you know what, forget about it. But he doesn't know her, he doesn't know the details, and vice versa, right? Koyuki also doesn't know his intentions, so just comes off wrong.
But necessary conflict.
Yes, for sure. So they can find a way to
change,
communicate. Yeah.
Yes. Oops.
Yes, give the wisdom to go make up.
Talk to Miki too. I'm glad that she knows that she was a little too harsh.
Yes.
Oh, now she feels bad.
Yeah.
That will eat her up.
Wow.
She's gonna allow it.
She thought they had a conflict or something.
I think she knew that they needed to sort it out.
Wow. Yuta acts like a dad to everyone.
It's the mediator.
Oh.
That's good information. Oh, Miki said
They
it.
know?
Oh, how will she feel about it?
Oh.
Okay, so now we got the info that she was there. Ooh,
Mm.
didn't realize.
Oh. So she only know it later.
Yeah.
You should be open also. That would help her.
Yeah, communicate.
Yes. What did polar opposite drop?
It was a hint.
Yeah, they were clearly having potentially like two different experiences, but it does seem like Koyuki didn't know about Miki being bullied either.
Oops.
I mean, he wasn't clear either, so she can't be too harsh on herself, but yeah, she did misinterpret.
She always go very extreme.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, it's still good to talk it out.
He has feelings too.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. Oops. The soundtrack.
But see, even Minato is not open with his friends.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm more curious about him and Yota's communication.
Ooh, that's important, yeah. But don't give up, though.
There will always be common ground.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, he doesn't understand.
So Chiato don't know your intention.
Yeah.
It's not what he wants.
Oh.
Yeah. He think he can stop thinking about it.
That's an interesting Google. It's the first time seeing that one.
Oh. Oh.
No.
That's not.
She's getting that.
Mm. I'm glad that she's realizing that. Oh, yeah. That's true. Oh no!
These two cannot read each other at all.
Oh, she's
Oh
running!
my gosh.
Oh. Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm glad she reached out. Damn, they're far away. The bathroom.
It's time for you to say something, Minato.
Yes.
She's trying so hard.
Oh. That's so true. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, level.
No, be honest.
Yes. Oops.
Oh.
Of course.
He's like, what do I do?
Oh. Oh, now he don't wipe, but he wiped Mickey's with his dirty sweater. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oops.
Ooh, yes.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, so cute.
First laugh and smile.
Oh.
He should have used that picture at the beginning.
Oh, Minato, I feel like you could have.
Say some more.
Yeah.
Talk a little more.
She opened it so much.
Yeah.
Give her something.
Ooh, the light change.
Oh. Why he blushing?
What did he say?
Ooh.
What a freaking jerk.
What the heck?
Oh my god, I hate that man. That boy. Man boy.
Yes, remember those lines. There you go.
If you are curious, just go ask.
No.
Not
I
yet.
don't.
No,
Not
like-
right now.
Well, ask Yota or somebody. Somebody that you can trust.
I mean, Miki should have info.
True. Miki too.
But how much does Miki know? It's...
But Miki didn't know about Igarashi.
Yeah, that's true.
Just not how she feels. Because she didn't tell Miki.
Too much on his mind.
Loving the music.
The baboon.
Wow. She's gonna go on a chain of forgiving. Or
Yeah, asking for forgiveness every time.
He's back. He's back to his normal self.
Mhm. Yes.
True. We can tell.
Oh.
Ending coming in already?
So was that the piano version of the ending earlier?
I think it's the intro of the song.
Winter break.
It's still the three people chat.
Yeah.
It's just been one day.
Like, I'm glad that Koyuki could realize her harshness and truly feel sorry about it and, you know, be the one to take the first step, which for her, I think it's a really big move, so I'm glad that she did it. But I kind of wish Minato met her in the middle a little bit more. Because, like, I still feel like he's not 100% honest.
I don't think he's ready to face his feelings.
Yes, I think Koyuki took a step for herself to change how she received other people's kindness or like curiosity. But I don't think Minato had realized how to change for himself yet. He only got this one block from Koyuki, but it still works for him.
extra-
Oh my gosh, Suzuki!
What
Wow.
the?
That's a quick answer. Oh. Also, they have matching earring again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking this.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. She still think she likes Minato.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Wow.
my god, I'm dying.
Oh, it was going out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe she gave her the push to like open herself up.
Now it's explaining everything.
Yeah, that's why she said that thing to Minato, like, oh, I can't do something else to hurt her or something like
Yes, so that statement was really
that.
true.
That's what it is. But I bet she's also blaming herself for probably something that was out of her control. Like, who would have imagined that Igarashi was going to be like that?
And I also think Igarashi probably have some kind of contradictory personality. I know there's people who are really mean with their words, even though it's not like they want to be mean to people.
Yeah, it
They
just comes off.
talk in a way to protect themselves most of the time.
We also have to remember that to Minato, he was like, who is Hikawa?
I couldn't really understand what he think.
It was very clear that he knew because, like, when Minato mentioned Koyuki, like, his eyes were, like, widened.
Yeah.
But why?
I mean, if it's such a like significant event,
Like the bullying.
why would
the
I say that I
negative.
know her? Isn't that?
But I mean, it's kind of
simple?
hard to run away from the truth.
Right, but
Maybe he didn't want to talk about it.
I thought the idea is everyone's like, okay, we're in high school now. Let's just forget about middle school, and then that's why everyone's having their new looks, their new self. They kind of move away from whatever happened in middle school.
Or
Yeah.
it could be it ended on a really bad note.
I mean,
for both of them.
seems like
I
it.
think so.
So his way of rejecting it is to be like, I don't know this person.
I think actually the show is good at making sure we give them the benefit of the doubt. It's possible that it was not as bad on his side as it seems at the beginning, but then some things happened with the crowd or the middle school where he made a choice to go to the other side and I would say like betray Koyun and then protect himself from either getting bullied or not looking lame or something.
I don't know, because maybe is because we get everything from Koyuki's perspective, it's hard to grasp what people's versions of the incidents. But it did seem he was pretty harsh on her.
But I think that is exactly what you said, is we keep getting Koyun's version. In my mind, that Minato was a analyzer and saying things in a calculative way. But this episode just completely shut that down. It looks like he just overthinks and then tries to think of ways to make things right rather than, I think you guys were using the word like confident. Now I don't think that he's actually going at it in a confident way. It's just, like you said, it worked for him and he knows that just by an analytical perspective. So he uses that as like, oh, I said this last time and it should work this time, but why is it not working?
Don't really understand him yet to know what is he looking for.
And a theory here is he keeps talking about the keys that are locking the other people to him, but I think the actual key is himself, and he will unlock that and stop analyzing and stop trying to figure out what the right thing to say
That
is
is true.
and just say what you feel at the moment.
Also, I think they have this other character, Yuta, being there to compare with Minato almost in a way. Like, from what Yota said, it seems like both of them know that Koyuki was being bullied in middle school from Miki. But the way that Yuta came to Koyuki and like opened it up to her, like he was being very honest with what he know and he came straightforward to her. I guess Minato is also trying to be like, oh, let's forget about middle school and have a better high school life. But then it's totally a different way of communication.
Yes.
And that this comparison just make Yuta seems more easy to open up to.
I think if you think about it, the only reason why everything got somewhat sorted out is because Yota talked to Koyuki. If it was not, I mean, not to say that Koyuki maybe herself wouldn't have gone and apologized, but I think she would have mainly just apologized by the way that she spoke to Minato.
Yeah.
And
She
not for
wouldn't get
misunderstanding.
his intention and feel even worse about herself because he meant well. Yeah.
But I think with Yota, what it is about him is that he wears his feelings up his sleeve. Like, I mean, he's not necessarily a sensitive guy, as Minato would call himself. I think he's just more in touch with his own self. And I think he also is able to read Koyuki as to not necessarily push her, but just be there for her. And I don't even know necessarily if that's a conscious choice. I think it's just his personality. He's just like a chill dude that is just, you know, there if you want to hang out, if you don't, whatever, like it's okay.
He really acts like a dad
Yeah.
to me.
And I think Minato is so like hung up on Koyuki.
Also, I think also is the way he talk. Remember when Koyuki like was saying like, oh, I was trying to apologize, but I couldn't control my tears, and he responds like, I know that feeling too. I'm a sensitive guy too. I understand, like, I don't think he's like faking anything. He mean it. He is sensitive. But I think it's the way he say those things.
Or like shows
like,
it.
Even have like a tone of like joking and like try to play it light. But I think there's some topic that you have to be serious about it and have to show you're sincere.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like he is not taking a step towards Koyuki's apology, because he kind of brush it off in a light way instead of like fully accept it and be like, let's start on a new term. I want to get to know you, but you have to tell me what's the boundary and stuff. Like that's a different way of approaching it if you're actually curious about this person and want to be her friend.
Yeah. I think Koyuki knows where her issues are, even though she's not ready to face them yet in terms of like finding solutions and all. I think she created the boundary and the ice wall as a safe mechanism, while I think Minato just brushes it off and still hasn't necessarily like realized that that is a problem that he has to figure out himself. He's probably more alone than he realizes, or maybe he does know that. And
I think he cannot build a real friendship.
but would you say that with Yota?
I think so. I think that's his whole thing. It's not like doing this or he could approach it different and it would have been better. He just can't because
He doesn't know how.
yeah, he doesn't know how. He doesn't know what he's feeling. He doesn't know what he wants. And he's searching for something that I think he saw Koyuki's interaction with her, Yota, and Miki. Maybe he felt that true friendship. And maybe that's what he's looking for. Maybe it's also if he gets there with her and then they become friends, but who knows, he might not feel the satisfaction
That's what I'm worried about.
that he's looking for. But we don't know yet.
I think at the end of the day, what I want is just for them to find themselves as individuals, but find a place within the group where they can be truly themselves.
And I think the other three won't let him not go the right way, if that's the way to put it. Like you said, I think the conflicts will come up. I think they're hinting that Minato's gonna dig into this Igarashi thing and possibly spark something else because he wants to know. Not sure why he wants to know, but maybe that's just curiosity, or he wants to know because it's about Koyu. Maybe he thinks that understanding what happened to her will help him
Calculate the right way
yes.
to say it.
Or to understand her more.
And hearing what Yota said, that how Miki was worried about Koyuki in the middle school, and also hope that Koyuki and Miki can talk about it.
Yes, they need to also up their communication.
The problem is that the miscommunication is like just rooted too deep into the start of the whole Igarashi thing, where Miki misread Igarashi's intentions with Koyuki, probably gave her the push to like, why don't you try? Like, why don't we invest in this? And then Koyuki went through all the things that happened. Miki felt incredibly bad about it. And then she didn't know how to say that to Koyuki because she felt like she caused it. And also Koyuki herself didn't choose to tell Miki the full extent of the issue until she finally saw it, and probably felt, I don't know if her, but like she was like, oh, Koyuki's choosing not to tell me, so I'm not gonna go and talk to her. And then she confided in the two boys who have no relationship to the story. And then from that point on, it just feels like they never got over this core issue. And then I think that set the the tone for the entirety of their relationship. Which I don't question that they're like really close friends and all, but it does feel like they just can't really get past the superficial level of the friendship, even though both of them truly want it, because they haven't dealt with the situation in the past yet. I really hope they get to that resolution this season where, you know, Koyuki can free Miki from this guilt, and Miki can also open up about her worries from the time and how, you know, how she truly felt about the entire situation, and they can find some peace. These kids are too young to go through something so freaking deep.
I think I was saying that when Miki and Minato made up, you literally say it. There's nothing that couldn't be resolved in like 1 second. If you just said it, they all could do that, and then we could watch a nice slice of life romance show.
If you guys liked what we talked about, and if you have your own thoughts on this episode, make sure to drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think, and also follow our page and turn on notifications so you can get alerts on the next video. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye.